Hey, my friends, we will be right back to the show. But I have a question for you. Are you struggling with the impact of childhood trauma? Well, know that you're not alone. I'm here to let you know that I'm starting a brand new weekly coaching group that includes a year of life coaching, accountability, support, habit and goal setting, and more. I'm starting a waitlist for the group right now, and I'm only taking a handful of people. And I'll let you know that through this personalized coaching, we'll work together to help you understand how your childhood trauma has shaped your beliefs, behaviors, emotions, and will help you create a roadmap for healing and growth. Right now, you can schedule an absolutely free coaching session with me and get put on the wait list if you go to thinkunbroken.com. My friends, it's your time to turn your trauma into triumph, breakdowns into breakthroughs, and become the hero of your own story. And I'm here to support you in doing that. Just go to thinkunbroken.com to register for a free coaching call with me and to get put on the wait list for the brand new weekly coaching program. We'll be right back to the show. But before we do, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, factormeals.com, where if you go to factormeals.com/unbroken50 and use the code unbroken50, you can get 50% off your first order. That's factormeals.com/unbroken50. If you're like me and you are a person who is busy trying to create a life, heal, work on their health, wealth, and relationships, and not to mention deal with the day-to-days of normal life, you do not have time to be going to the grocery store and trying to figure out what you're going to cook every single day of the week. In fact, one time I did the math and I realized I was spending over 15 hours a week at the grocery store and cooking. When I added Factor, I got to use that time for myself, for my family, for my friends, for my community, and for my business. And so if you're in the place where you need some more support in the kitchen, head to factormeals.com/unbroken50 and use the code unbroken50 to get 50% off.
What's so special about Hero Bread's soft, fluffy, and delicious breads, buns, and tortillas? These ultra-low net-carb baked goods contain zero sugar, fewer calories, and more protein than the leading brands, and are high in fiber to support gut health. Shop now at hero.co.
Hey, my friends, we will be right back to the show. But I have a question for you. Are you struggling with the impact of childhood trauma? Well, know that you're not alone. I'm here to let you know that I'm starting a brand new weekly coaching group that includes a year of life coaching, accountability, support, habit and goal setting, and more. I'm starting a waitlist for the group right now, and I'm only taking a handful of people. And I'll let you know that through this personalized coaching, we'll work together to help you understand how your childhood trauma has shaped your beliefs, behaviors, emotions, and will help you create a roadmap for healing and growth. Right now, you can schedule an absolutely free coaching session with me and get put on the wait list if you go to thinkunbroken.com. My friends, it's your time to turn your trauma into triumph, breakdowns into breakthroughs, and become the hero of your own story. And I'm here to support you in doing that. Just go to thinkunbroken.com to register for a free coaching call with me and to get put on the wait list for the brand new weekly coaching program. You're listening to the Think Unbroken podcast, where our mission is to give you the tools to heal, overcome the past, get unstuck, and become the hero of your own story. I'm your host, Michael Unbroken, author, speaker, coach, and advocate for adult survivors of childhood trauma. It's our mission to end generational trauma in our lifetime through education and information. Thank you so much for being here, being a member of the Unbroken Nation, and learning how to become unbroken. Please do me a favor. It would mean the world to me if you take 30 seconds, leave a review for the show on iTunes so that other people can find this information, and check out our YouTube channel if you just search Think Unbroken. Thank you for being here. We'll see you in the show. What's up, my friends? I hope you're doing well, Broken Nation. Today on my Facebook page, I actually posted a interesting screenshot from a couple of years ago. When I first started Think Unbroken podcast, the very first month, we had 15 total downloads. And like 10 of them were mine. And last month, between YouTube, Instagram, iTunes, Spotify, all the places where we share the show, over 250,000 people consumed Think Unbroken content. And it reminded me, as I was posting this and sharing it, reminded me of the secret somebody shared with me one time. They said, if you want to be successful, you just have to outlast everybody else. And I thought that was really interesting because it made me think about what it means to show up in your life every single day. It's not easy to show up every day. You know this. Like, I'm not going to tell you any bullshit you don't know. Like, it's fucking hard to get out of bed and brush your teeth or go to the gym or be the person that you know you're capable of being. There's a lot of days where I just want to, get stoned and eat gummy bears and play video games and order pizza. And it's like, I don't do that because I know it doesn't serve me and it won't make my life better or different or help the world. And it's a struggle. But, in all the struggles that we go through and all the experiences that we have, the real truth is that, like, that secret is not really a secret. It's like, just keep going. One of the goals of this show is to be the number one mental health podcast in the world, right? But how do you do that? How do you be the best at anything, the best at your life, the best in your friendships, the best in your relationships, the best in your career? You keep going. You just don't stop. You put in effort and energy every single day, again and again and again, until you reach the goal. Like, the highest ranking this show's ever had in the United States was number 42. The highest ranking this show has ever had on planet Earth was number 8. But the goal is to have the number one mental health podcast in the world. Why? Well, because I know that if we can give this content to people, it could change their life forever, right? And I know for many of you, it has changed your life. And it's meaningful to me when you message me, when you email me, when you tell me that you listen, because it reminds me every single day why we do this. When you go on iTunes and you leave a review, or you go to YouTube and you look up Think Unbroken and you subscribe, when you follow me on social media, it's like, I see you. I comment, I respond. Like, all the comments on social, they're me. My team does not do that. All the DMs you send me, it's me. My team does not touch it. All the emails, it's me. Why? Because I'm willing to show up for you in the way that you show up for me, because we're all on the same team here. And this changed everything. When I realized the truth about what I was told about the person who wins is the person that doesn't quit, it was like, wow, that's so true. Because you think about these people who have done these really incredible things over the course of human history. And for some of them, it took a very long time. For some of them, it took decades. For some of them, it took until after they were dead. Like, nobody knew Picasso while he was alive. You know what I mean? And it's like, you have the ability right now to have everything that you want, but you probably just can't have it right now, right? That's the juxtaposition. That's the dichotomy of it. It's like, you can have everything that you want right now, as in what you think about right now that you want in the future, but you can't have it right now, as in this moment, because you can't. Hey, Unbroken Nation, we'll be right back to the show, but I wanted to let you know that you can grab a copy of my first book, Think Unbroken, Understanding and Overcoming Childhood Trauma, for free. If you go to book.thinkunbroken.com, you can download the PDF ebook version of the book and get everything that I know about the baseline of healing trauma for free, downloaded to your email right now. Just go to book.thinkunbroken.com to download your copy of Think Unbroken, Understanding and Overcoming Childhood Trauma for a PDF for your phone. Again, that is book.thinkunbroken.com. And the reason why you can't is because not yet, do you have the skills to attain those things. And it's like, I think about this show. Well, if I had the skills to have the number one podcast on planet Earth, then I would have the number one podcast on planet Earth. But I don't, not yet. And so that's why I do a couple of things all the time. I keep consuming content from the people that I can model, right? I learn from them. I keep going to courses and doing online trainings and reading books. And most importantly, though, I keep just making the shows. We are halfway through the year. And at the beginning of the year, as you know, I said we do 365 episodes and we have not missed any. And I do not plan on missing any. And in this process, we also just launched Pods of Purpose for giving the skills of podcasting and what I've been able to create to other purpose-driven entrepreneurs and business owners, change makers, leaders, authors, speakers, and coaches. And looking at this thing that has transpired in my life, everything has always been about continuation. We quit too soon. Right. I said it before. There's a book that I absolutely love by Sharon Lechter that I recommend that everyone on planet Earth reads, and it's 5 Feet from Gold. And I really, truly believe that if you're willing to, or excuse me, 3 Feet from Gold, and if you're willing to just keep going, inevitably right there, you're going to find that thing that you're looking for. It's going to be there for you, but you just can't stop. You never lose unless you quit, because the game's never over, right? I heard this amazing quote that Michael Jordan said recently. Well, it wasn't recently, but it was a quote I saw recently. And Michael Jordan had said, "I've never lost a game in my life. I've just simply run out of time." And I thought that was so fascinating, because that means, there are elements and parameters of life that we don't get to control, but you just have to keep going forward, because, sometimes the time's going to be up. But that doesn't mean you stop, right? That doesn't mean you give up. That doesn't mean you quit because you didn't get it that time, because it didn't work out this time. It just means keep going, keep doing your thing, keep showing up, keep living your life. Because I can tell you right now that if you keep doing that, things, oh my God, they're going to be so beautiful for you. But you just have to keep showing up. And that's the secret that changed my life. It's like, just keep going. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, there's days you don't want to do this. Yeah, there's days where you want to burn everything down. And, sometimes you might have to burn everything down to go to where it's next. But ultimately, it's about, can you just show up one more day, one more moment, one more decision, and not give up on yourself? Don't quit on yourself, and see what happens. My friends, thank you so much for listening. It means the world. If you found any value in this, please share it with a friend. Let somebody who needs it find it today. Be a part of the mission. Be a part of the change that we're creating. And until next time, my friends, be unbroken. I'll see ya. Thank you so much for listening to Think Unbroken. Please share this episode with someone who could use it and help us move forward in our mission of ending generational trauma in our lifetime. And if you would, please take 5 seconds to pop on iTunes or Spotify, hit that 5-star, leave a review, and you can also reach out to us on social at Michael Unbroken or at Think Unbroken. And of course, you can check out our YouTube channel at Think Unbroken. Thank you for being a part of Unbroken Nation, my friends, and until next time, be unbroken. Hey, my friends, we will be right back to the show. But I have a question for you. Are you struggling with the impact of childhood trauma? Well, know that you're not alone. I'm here to let you know that I'm starting a brand new weekly coaching group that includes a year of live coaching, accountability, support, habit and goal setting, and more. I'm starting a waitlist for the group right now, and I'm only taking a handful of people. And I'll let you know that through this personalized coaching, we'll work together to help you understand how your childhood trauma has shaped your beliefs, behaviors, emotions, and will help you create a roadmap for healing and growth. Right now, you can schedule an absolutely free coaching session with me and get put on the wait list if you go to thinkunbroken.com. My friends, it's your time to turn your trauma into triumph, breakdowns into breakthroughs, and become the hero of your own story. And I'm here to support you in doing that. Just go to thinkunbroken.com to register for a free coaching call with me and to get put on the wait list for the brand new weekly coaching program.